Hey everyone, it's Schmuckles. Don't mind my hair, I just got out of the shower. Today we're going to talk about a really big potential new leak for the new killer power. I'm talking about the March licensed killer paragraph power. There's some information in the Discords going around, and then it was on Twitter, and I just wanted to sort of clarify the origin of this, as well as just overviewing the rumor itself too. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Before we get into this, I think it's really important to note that these are not confirmed things by Behavior Interactive. The whole idea of Tokyo Ghoul coming for March and then Jurassic World coming for August are rumors and still could turn out to not be true somehow. Definitely take this information and this new killer power rumor with a grain of salt. I do just like posting about the public rumors that exist, and sometimes the rumors turn out to not be true. However, it seems like this new killer power rumor is something that Ruthless Leaks actually advocates for, and a lot of the information in general lately has come from Ruthless Leaks. So this is the rumor as I received it, and actually as it's seen on Twitter. Someone messaged me and said a dude in a Rocket League and Fortnite server that I'm friends with apparently playtested the March chapter. He stated that any references to who it was removed. They scrubbed any sign of the IP, had the ability to pull himself towards survivors via tentacles, had a sickness meter of some kind similar to the Resident Evil characters, had Killer 39 name with a generic model, the disease mechanic wasn't fully implemented, they didn't know it was KANEKI until they saw the leaks going around, there was a PowerPoint on how he plays that called him the mutant. Snack from your server figured out it might have not been KANEKI this whole time, but rather Night Hunter from Dying Light. Given the odd DBD Dying Light bundle and Night Hunter's abilities fitting the description, it might be Night Hunter if the guy is correct. And then I was sent screenshots of the conversation. So this person said, I playtested KANEKI a few months ago. And then someone else in Discord said, casual ass DBD leak, are you being for real? And this person said, yeah. They scrubbed any sign of the IP and only had him as Killer 39 with a generic model, but the powers were deaf for KANEKI, focused around using tentacles to pull himself towards survivors. And he had some kind of disease spreading mechanic like the Resident Evil guys, but that wasn't fully implemented. And then someone responded to this and said, I was about to ask if he was cell shaded or like the ugly realistic way similar to Jump Force. He said, nah, I didn't even realize it was KANEKI until I saw the leak. Spent like a month trying to figure out who it was, since it obviously wasn't Kayako. And then this person said, damn, you think they're revealing him in tomorrow's stream? So this must have actually happened the day before the live stream release of the Houndmaster. And they're talking about that dev stream, and this person said probably not. So he's like a reverse Wesker. And this person apparently who playtested said, basically, did KANEKI have a special name or was it just Killer 39? There's a PowerPoint for a TDLR and how he plays called him the mutant. But I don't know if that was just a placeholder. The game proper only used the Killer 39 placeholder. Surprised it wasn't the ghoul. Could just be a placeholder. So they called him the mutant. He was Killer 39. They scrubbed any signs of the IP. This is the alleged story of someone who's just claiming to have playtested the March chapter. Does this story, does the situation actually hold up or make sense? Someone could be standing on the shoulders of existing rumors and sort of just making things up. Albert Wesker was such a popular chapter, and even still today, Albert Wesker is one of the most used killers in DBD. Maybe they're trying to copy that playstyle, that hype, and that love that people have for Albert Wesker with a sort of rinsed and repeated version of his power. So the killer probably did not look like Ken KANEKI because they didn't want people to leak the IP that they were playtesting. That seems like it could have made sense, and calling him the mutant rather than the ghoul, that could also be Behavior's way of sort of hiding which IP it is. And the whole Tokyo Ghoul in the March licensed chapter is going to be the 39th killer in DBD 2. And earlier this week, Ruthless Leaks said, due to the power, it's almost 100% KANEKI. So it seems like this is something that Ruthless Leaks actually also advocates for. And yesterday, someone posted this on Twitter. As per DBD Leaks, our first look at how KANEKI will work in DBD, massive grains of salt, but according to the subs mods, they think this person is credible because of his connections to Ruthless Leaks. Given that this sounds like a very early alpha build, I do buy it as Tokyo Ghoul. So this is what was circulating around on Twitter. It has 62,000 views right now. But what I just showed you earlier in this video was the actual source of the information. This person is claiming to have playtested the chapter. Behavior Interactive's Twitter gives a link to their website that openly allows people to become playtesters. All you have to do is pretty much sign up via going on their website. You answer a couple of questions, and from there they sort of decide if they want you as a playtester or not. I would imagine they probably wouldn't want people that actually play DBD to be a playtester, because someone who doesn't necessarily have much interest in playing DBD is probably less likely to leak information. And according to this information that I received a while ago, this person was a person who was in a Rocket League and a Fortnite server, so I don't know if they have any connections to Dead by Daylight, if they sort of just signed up to be a playtester. People also concluded that it's possible that it's not KANEKI, but it could be a Night Hunter from Dying Light. We just saw that Dead by Daylight posted this on December 3rd of this year. There's a bundle that includes Dying Light 2 and Dead by Daylight. This was a bundle that was available on Steam, so people thought this could potentially be a connection for a collaboration between these two entities. And if we take a look at the Night Hunter, it definitely does appear to be some sort of mutant creature. These are just actual images of a Night Hunter from Dying Light. And it seems like there's different stages to the mutation. You can start at stage 1 and go all the way to stage 4. And as it progresses through each stage, the Night Hunter looks more and more mutated. The Night Hunter is a player controlled infected during Dying Light. He's exclusively seen in Be the Zombie player mode. So people are thinking that this killer power could line up with a Night Hunter from Dying Light. However, most of the rumors and what I think is most likely is that this was the power for KANEKI coming in for a Tokyo Ghoul March license paragraph. This is something that hit the DBD Leak subreddit a couple days ago, I think. It seems like something that is going to be timed with the Tokyo Ghoul 10-year anniversary exposition that's going on right now. This Twitter account actually posts information about Tokyo Ghoul's exposition. You can see that this is a Tokyo Ghoul official account. It provides information for the exposition with commentaries on the 10-year anniversary of the TV anime Tokyo Ghoul broadcast. So they actually posted on this official account in Japanese. I had it translated by X. The Tokyo venue is closing. Due to the popularity of the event, many people came to the event. Thank you very much. See you at the Osaka venue Saturday, December 14th. This is when the Osaka event actually opens. There's been a bunch of posts about this. This post right here actually lists the Osaka venue floor map. And it made me curious, like, are they going to announce this at the actual Osaka venue? So I was kind of looking to see if there's any place where, I don't know, where they would have a gathering and sort of announce that there's going to be a DBD chapter at the Osaka event. There was also new items that they announced that are coming to the Osaka event as well. There's 2 new items that are being added to this venue. I did some research as well. I went onto their website for the 10-year anniversary exposition. I just kind of wanted to see, like, do they have any announcements or plans to announce anything major for the franchise, or have they listed that on the website? Because that would sort of be another check mark in my opinion. So you go to the website and it shows that the Osaka event is running December 14th to December 29th. There's meeting times at 9:30, 11, 12:30, 2 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, and 6:30. So actually, I think what you do is you buy a ticket and you go in during your time window. It also shows that the Tokyo venue is closed, and there's also ticket information too. All ticket types are available on first come first serve basis. There's bonus goods that will be exchanged at the venue. There's also visitor benefits. At the Tokyo venue, you get an illustration from Sui Ishida of Ken Kaneki wearing a uniform, and at the Osaka venue, you get an illustration of Ken Kaneki after his awakened fight with Yamori. So these are the gifts for first come first serve visitors. And again, we're sort of just going through this website, just seeing if there's any announcements that they're actually planning on. Important notices for ticket applications. I looked through all of this and I read through all of this carefully, and there wasn't anything to suggest that there's going to be an announcement for this franchise. So it made me wonder, like, are they going to do some sort of just online announcement? And maybe it's not going to be actually something that's announced at the convention, but rather just during this time period. Because if we take a look at the Behavior Twitter page, we can see that the Houndmaster chapter is released right now. They're milking the pumps for that chapter. They're going hard on advertising the new chapter. They're reposting artwork around the chapter. They're advertising the skins of the chapter and the new characters and the lore of all the characters right now. Well, eventually that's going to come to a stop, and the sales for the Houndmaster chapter are going to slow down. So Behavior may have tactically released this chapter, heavily advertised it on their social media, and once the hype of the chapter and the sales of the chapter slow down, then they would announce the Tokyo Ghoul chapter possibly in the middle of this month. And probably before their Christmas break, they did actually release this December 2024 roadmap. The Bone Chill event runs from December 12th to January 7th. But you can see after week 3, there's nothing else planned for Behavior. There's no releases. There's no nothing, likely because they're going on Christmas break. And week 3 is December 15th onward till the end of the month. So would they actually announce this before week 3, maybe during week 2, which actually is going to be next week? We think they're going to announce Tokyo Ghoul is being added to Dead by Daylight next week. That's kind of my question. The Osaka venue is going to be open from December 14th all the way till the end of the year. So we'll have to keep an eye out for things next week, potentially, if Behavior is going to announce the Tokyo Ghoul chapter before they go on Christmas break. What do you think about this Ken Kaneki power rumor? Do you believe it? Do you think it sounds realistic? This still could actually be something that somebody just made up based on the existing information out there. I find it pretty interesting and almost credible that it was a generic model and it scrubbed any sign of the IP. Like, it's not someone who's claiming that they play tested this thing and is saying like it looked exactly like Ken Kaneki. They pretty much said like, well, no, it didn't look like Kayako, and that was what was rumored at the time that I played it. So I was like, who on earth is this killer? I just played some random killer and it didn't look like any IP out there. It does seem like it could be a realistic thing that would happen. And it appears that this is something that's also backed by ruthless leaks, but still nothing confirmed from Behavior about Ken Kaneki, about what his power is going to be, about the fact that Tokyo Ghoul is joining for March, or anything about Jurassic World for August. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to follow this ever-changing situation. We should definitely take this information with a grain of salt. Who knows, maybe these rumors are not true, but I'll keep you up to date with this ever-changing situation. That does it for this video. Goodbye.